Oh, that was funny. Hi, Joanne, your favorite breath coach here. I was going to do something totally different, and then I had this. Well, actually, I've been given several clues over the last few days. I'm going to talk about AI, and I don't mean artificial intelligence. I mean authentic intuition. And you have yours, I have mine. Everybody has something right in here, and we need to pay attention to it. It's little things that you probably don't even notice that's going on. Um, I'm going back to a few weeks ago. I mentioned the car. Okay, so we had this thing going on, and we were running all over the place looking for something to fit within our budget, and um, into whatever we had this thing going on. Okay, so what ended up happening is after a day of running around, not making any progress whatsoever, we get back and I sit on the couch and I take a couple of deep breaths and I pause and just totally let all the shit from the last couple of days go. And in pops this thought, you didn't check, you didn't see any ads for this town. And I went, what? Like, where did that come from? Because I wasn't thinking about anything really. And I mentioned this to my husband, and we went searching, and we ended up with this amazing vehicle. And it's got, and we're still discovering bells and whistles. By the way, it's absolutely astounding. So, having said that, um, a few um, a few days ago, maybe a week or more, I'm not really sure when. Um, Probably could find out, but I have my phone in my hand and I'm not being rude by looking down. It's just easier to read when I look down. But I want to read to you something that happened. I do my posts intuitively, I don't pre plan them. Um, they just kind of pop up. I have an idea of what I want to post, but what I end up writing isn't necessarily what I thought I was going to end up writing. Here's a thing. So the other, Joanne, I'm reading from my phone here, okay, is what somebody posted. You posted a note the other day about talking kindly to oneself. I was so guilty of swearing at myself for spills and silly mistakes. So I tried your method of being kinder to myself. Well, it turned into a laughing fest. Thank you so much. You have done so much to enhance, pardon me, my everyday life. And it's messages like that that really make me grin, because when I started that post, that what I wrote was not what I had originally planned. I took a couple of deep breaths and I let my fingers do the talking, and this is what ended up happening with that post. Now, just this morning, when I get up in the morning, I sit in bed for a few minutes and I just do a couple of deep breaths. It turns into a meditation. Sometimes it's just 2 or 3 minutes, and sometimes it's 20 minutes. And then, thoughts pop up and I kind of follow through on them and do my thing. This morning, um, like I don't even think I was 2 minutes into my breathing. And this thought came to my head, check the trash folder. And I'm like, what? So I wasn't thinking about that. The reason that thought showed up, and it had nothing to do with me, actually. It had nothing to do with me whatsoever. The just Yesterday or the day before, I'm not sure, but I was sitting talking with my husband, and I was looking over his phone, like, what happened to your pictures? They were all gone. And he said he was doing something and they all disappeared. And I'm like, oh, crap. Because some of them were not like super important, but they might end up being handy. And there was a couple videos and stuff, things in there, pictures that he was using for his YouTube channel for his cooking and stuff. So I, I, I'm like, oh, so when that thought came to me this morning, it was everything I could do not to jump out of bed and rush over to him and tell him to start checking his phone. And it wasn't in the gallery trash folder. It was actually in the Google Drive trash folder, and they're still there. So he didn't actually lose anything. Yay. But that's what I'm talking about. Those random thoughts that pop up in your head when you take literally 1 to 2 minutes to just stop and breathe and pay attention to what you're thinking. And it's those random thoughts. Like again, going back to the trash folder, okay? I wasn't thinking about his phone. I'm like, I had already dismissed it as the photos were lost. I hadn't thought about that trash folder. I wasn't even thinking about Google Drive holding his photos and stuff like that. So, these are little things that you need to pay attention to. So when people ask me about AI, I start to chuckle, and we use artificial intelligence in our everyday life. If you operate a phone, if you operate a computer, if you go to the store, like all that stuff is some form of AI, okay? The predictive text on your phone, the automatic word finishing on when you're typing on certain programs on your computer. Some programs actually try to finish the sentence for you. And quite frankly, it makes me giggle because often it's not even close to what I was going to write. So that's kind of the way that goes. Anyway, so I'm asking you to sit. This is my challenge for you this week. I'm asking you to sit in the morning specifically, but at any random point throughout the day, you can do this whenever you want. There's no time frame attached to this. You just pick a few moments and do it. And literally 1 to 2 minutes. Seriously, that's it. 1 to 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Sit, breathe in through your nose. And you can breathe out through your mouth or your nose. It doesn't really matter. But control the breath out. Oh, pardon me. Control the breath out. Breathe in through your nose and then breathe out longer and slower through your mouth. You can do it through your nose, doesn't matter, whatever works for you, okay? The point is to make the breath out a little bit longer. If you find that your mind is racing and you can't quite calm it down, start counting backwards from 100 and see where you end up. And then just pay attention to what pops up in between the numbers and see what happens. Try it for a week. This is it. This is your challenge for this week. Try it for a week. Sit, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Do it again. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, did you just feel your shoulders drop? Just saying. It doesn't take very much to bring yourself back to that point where you can hear above the noise that's going on around us all the freaking time. Just saying. If you have any questions about this, drop a message below or email me. My email address is around somewhere. I'll try and remember to put it in the description box. And yeah, like it really is that simple. And it is that easy. Not everything in life has to be fucking complicated. Seriously. Remember, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. You are the most important and the best project you will ever have the privilege of working on. Please take care of yourself. I'm sending you so much love. And yeah, I probably forgot to ask in the meeting, leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. And if you find any value in this, please share with your friends. If I helped you in any way, just calm down for even 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute of calm can go miles. So if you got any value out of this whatsoever, please like the video, algorithms and all that. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends. It's the most important thing you can do. If you got any calm out of this, please share with your friends. I plan on doing more of these. I'm having fun with it. It's supposed to be it is, by the way, just a side note before I sign off, it is part of the video challenge I mentioned, I think last week. Unfortunately, the thing is they're doing something totally different. I am bucking the trend and I'm just doing me. I'm not doing the flashy lights and the words and all that fun stuff, because you know why? I have a specific reason for not doing that, because everybody else is. I'm not into keeping your attention span flickering from spot to spot to spot. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. So I'm giving you one thing to focus on. This is it. Be good to yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.